Oh, we're just rocking ourselves onto the ground of being. And humming ourselves home. Breathe it in. Starting to quiet into micro movements as we find the center of now. And taking 3 voos to ground our energy down into our wider body. Breathe it in. And from this planted pelvis, begin to create space between the mala beads of the spine. Each one an ornament in space and time, woven into the fabric of fascia that reflects their connection into the larger web of beating hearts and breathing breaths. Ornaments adorned to change and arrange consciousness simply by how they hang in patterned relation to the now. Amulets of grace floating in space. The beads dangling quietly, listening, silently alive with vibrancy. The shoulders drop away, the chin subtly tucks and the teeth part. Tongue rests softly on the upper palate as the third eye blooms. Taking some moments to call in all the parts, welcome them home to the lotus of your capacious heart. If you have some that refuse to come home, let them stay and play, kissing them on the forehead, letting them know they are welcome anyway. If you'd like to join me for a round of alternate nostril breathing, you can plug the peace fingers of the right hand into third eye, closing right nostril, and inhale left. Top of the breath, switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Switching at the top of the breath. Remembering you can always support the right arm with the left. And the next time you exhale, left nostril, releasing the shape of this breath, finding Buddha hands, and drop in. Some words by Jaya John. Her nervous system had been through so much. She decided to spend the rest of her life calming the inflammation, thoughts, feelings, memories, behavior, relations. She soothed it all with deep, loving breaths and gentle practices. The softer she became with herself, the softer she became with the world, which became softer with her. She birthed a new generational cycle. Peace. And an invitation to make yourself comfortable, be that on the floor, tucking yourself back in bed, curling up on the couch, or staying where you are. So we head into a rain practice. Get cozy. The acronym stands for recognize, allow, intimacy, nurture, and then I like to tack on a second N for my son's name, non-attachment. The end result of this practice, some space. Before we begin, take some moments to connect to the ground beneath you and the ever-present weight and kindness of gravity, and the solidity and constancy of the earth beneath us. Let your bones receive her care, her here-ness. And begin to sense into a place in the physical or emotional body that is suffering. Or connect to a part of you that needs attention or care. Generational narrative, worthiness wound, mother hunger. Weight on your heart. See if you can locate it somatically and maybe make contact with a soft hand. Allow a tender and curious breath to rise up from deep within Mother Earth. As we inhale, filling the heart space with a gentle lateral flare of the lower ribs. And as we exhale, directing the breath to the suffering maybe using a gentle squeeze of the glottis with Ujjayi breath to imbue the exhalation with direction and intention. Recognizing and acknowledging what's here. And releasing the Ujjayi breath as we let our eyes soften and widen our perceptual lens to include our whole bodies to be with what's here. The breath mirrors this by lengthening and expanding into the periphery. With this breath, cultivating a generous, welcoming inner experience that plugs us into our mycelial kin and the larger Sangha. The eyeballs soften back into the armchair of your eye sockets. Notice what happens as the breath gently caresses what's here. Like a sweet, easy wave lapping the shore. Allowing welcoming, becoming the ocean to the waves of experience. and cultivating intimacy as we deepen our relationship over time by layering in a still point to accompany the suffering. Inhale into a spacious allowing. And exhaling gently down to a deep and abiding stillness. The blessing of peace might accompany you. Om Shanti. Om. 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 Beginning to nurture the suffering by opening the crown to a warm amber light, a nectar flowing from the heavens. Inhale the light into the heart space. And exhale, swaddle the place in your body or part of you or all of you with this nectar. Inhaling, the heart space overflows with the warm amber nectar. Exhaling, let the light fill your whole being. on this next exhale, releasing control of the breath. Resting into deep, compassionate relationship with what's here within ourselves. As we remember that it's not that we suffer, it's how we are with it. An invitation to become the space and power, become the capacity that tenderly holds the suffering. And begin to deepen the breath. Maybe wiggling fingers and toes. Finding a nice morning stretch. And take your time, stretching and breathing. Meet in our seats in about 5 breaths, or not. You do you. Slow and gentle. Birthing a new generational cycle of peace, says Jaya John, as we gently move back to our seats. Back home to those amulets of grace dangling in the midline. And with reverence, a dollop of compassion and a sprinkle of grace, the hands float to meet in front of the heart space as we bow deeply to our beautiful selves and to each other. Deep bows. Big hugs.